It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
And they're on 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the bootleg. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Jamar Stewart getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on.
Back to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to number 1, Debo Samuel. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Off the read, here's Burrow. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Gun.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Burrow now. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Hot. 180. Hot.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Let's get set. Can. Stop.
They'll go with him again. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his third touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And on this ensuing kickoff, not much going with the return. Only able to get it out to the 20-yard line.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Now a run on first down. And he will score! Touchdown, Steelers. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is Turner. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
On one, ready?
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line.
Gun.
And it's 1st and 10.
180. Place hot. Hot. Hot.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
7-yard line.
12. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Get it.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's fired move. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Up the middle they go. And a good run there. It'll get them 5 yards. Ready? Second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Steelers are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is Turner. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
On 1, right? Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Let's get set. Right, 80.
Burrow to throw. There's Fant open right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his first reception, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Now, faking the give. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
Ready, break. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Second and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On one, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
12. Stop.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Wide 80. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. Woo. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Here's a run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
Wide 80. Stop.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
The throw is Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
McPherson now for the PAT. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Come on.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Atwell sent in motion here. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taking back to the other side of midfield. Demetrius Knight in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Big hole left side. And he will go all the way. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A carry here for Brown. Room to run past midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Gun. Dot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And the Bengals are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Now it is first and goal.
Let's get set. Right 80. Shot.
They'll pop it to Chase. And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will go up by 7. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Austin now to return this. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Atwell sent in motion here. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Got it. Ready?
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt.
Formation.
Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Check.
They'll motion over Samuel. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
Down pass.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. Here's a run going left. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Handoff here, up the middle, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Come on.
They'll drop to throw. Looking to Samuel on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
27-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Set.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
19 tight.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is Turner. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
11.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.